Is laser hair removal worth the money? Is it a scam? If you get laser hair removal, will your hair just eventually grow back? Those are the questions that I get every single day when people come in for a consultation. I'm Jen Bullock and I'm the nurse practitioner here at Illume, and I'm going to give you the rundown on everything laser hair. Is laser hair removal worth the money? Is it a scam? If you get laser hair removal, will your hair just eventually grow back? Those are the questions that I get every single day when people come in for a consultation. I'm Jen Bullock and I'm the nurse practitioner here at Illume, and I'm going to give you the rundown on everything laser hair. So, did you know that on average, women spend 1,728 hours shaving their legs? Can you imagine? That's like 72 days of your life just shaving. Oh my gosh, you think about that? Laser hair removal is absolutely hands down the most valuable treatment in the aesthetic market, okay? It's gonna give you the most bang for your buck because our most valuable asset in our entire life is our time, right? So I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about laser hair removal. And so here's the skinny on laser hair removal. Laser hair removal is permanent, okay? It works when the hair is in the anagen phase of the growth cycle. There's 3 phases of the growth cycle. The anagen phase is when it's a brand new fresh hair in the bulb, okay? So that hair is in the follicle and it's in full contact with every little piece of the follicle because it has that little nutrient sac on there. Now it would be super cool if all of our hair was in the same growth cycle at the same time, but that's just not how it works. There is anywhere between 20% of our hair in the right phase at the right time. And so laser hair removal is sold in packages, right? So you come in on average, depending on the area that we're treating, about every 4 to 6 weeks. If you're doing like legs or part of your like back or something, maybe it's gonna be closer to 6 to 8 weeks, but we sell everything in packages. So it's super important that you come on schedule. So ensuring that you don't take big interrupted breaks, that you stay on the right schedule so that we get the most hairs in the right cycle at the right time. Now, the way that laser hair removal works is that it is attracted to the pigment in the hair follicle, and that pigment absorbs heat or light and it burns the follicle and damages it so it can't grow a new one. Now, over 1 to 2 weeks, that hair is gonna fall out and it's going to be gone. Now, sometimes we really only are seeing, I would say, about 1/3 of our hair that is actually there. So I've had people come in and they'll tell me, oh man, you know, I did laser hair removal 5 years ago and I went to 2 or 3 sessions, but it all grew back, right? Now that's not true. It didn't all grow back. We're only able to see about 1/3 of our hair at any given time. We are really hairy, and because our hair is consistently in different growth cycles, we're only seeing a certain portion of it. So if you don't stay on track with your laser hair removal or you don't complete the full sessions, you're going to see hair come back, but it's not going to be the same follicles that you saw when you started, right? So timing is super important. If you start a process, keep going until it's completely finished, right? Because that's how you're gonna get the best results in the shortest amount of time. Now, one of the cool things about laser hair removal is about every 3 sessions of waxing, 3 to 5 sessions, depending on where you're going, is going to be the equivalent of 1 session of laser hair removal. So over time, you're essentially going to be saving loads of time and loads of money by just going straight to the source and doing your laser hair removal right out the gate. A couple of other things, the darker and the thicker the pigment, the better the results are going to be. So places like underarms and bikinis and legs are awesome for laser hair removal. Now, none of us like having dark hairs on our body, but you have to leave them in place. So you can't wax or pluck or anything like that. You can only shave while you're doing laser. Super important to avoid the sun because we know that with the laser hair removal that the pigment in the skin also is going to absorb light, and it can just be more uncomfortable. You're more likely to get burned. So it's super important that you're doing it and not getting sun exposure, and that you're also just, not tanning or putting self tanner on, that you're leaving the hair in the follicle. That's how you're going to get the best results in the shortest amount of time. Let's see, what else? I think that's kind of it. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have any comments? Like it, love it, or hate it? Laser hair removal is one of the best deals in the industry because not only is it effective, it's going to give you beautiful, soft, smooth legs, and it's going to save you loads of time and money. So comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the box below. And as always, until next time, stay fabulous.